The world of music bids farewell to a giant, as news broke that Chuck Mangione, the legendary composer and flugelhorn virtuoso, has passed away. Mangione died peacefully in his sleep at his Rochester, New York home on July 22, 2025, at the age of 84. His family announced the news days later, expressing deep sadness but also gratitude for the love and admiration shown to Chuck throughout his incredible journey. Mangione was born Francesco Chuck Mangione on November 29, 1940, in Rochester, New York. His early life was steeped in music, growing up in a household deeply influenced by jazz. His father, a passionate fan, welcomed legendary musicians like Dizzy Gillespie to their dinner table, inspiring both Chuck and his older brother Gap. The brothers' musical bond took form early, joining together as the Jazz Brothers and impressing even their famous friends. Dizzy Gillespie himself, moved by Chuck's talents, once gifted him an upswept trumpet, an emblem of encouragement that would echo throughout Chuck's career. By the age of 8, Mangione was already taking music lessons, and his commitment to the art quickly became clear. He attended the prestigious Eastman School of Music, earning his bachelor's in 1963 and returning soon after to mentor and direct its jazz ensemble. These early years set the foundation for a relentless and passionate pursuit of musical excellence. Final words. A sentiment he shared that could be considered reflective of his outlook in his final days is, "Music gave me a life I could have never dreamed of. I'm thankful every day for the people I played for and with. Leave the world better and a little happier. Cause of death." Chuck Mangione died peacefully in his sleep at his home in Rochester, New York, on July 22, 2025, at the age of 84. His passing was due to natural causes, as confirmed by his family. The Mangione brothers initially made their mark by performing as a duo before Chuck joined the legendary Art Blakey's Jazz Messengers. He later returned to Rochester, remaining closely tied to his roots and the community that shaped him. Chuck's connection with younger musicians endured as he involved high school bands in his concerts and arranged special children's matinee shows where budding artists could share the stage with him. A turning point arrived in the 1970s when Chuck Mangione released Friends and Love, a Chuck Mangione concert, with the Rochester Philharmonic Orchestra, setting the stage for his meteoric rise. A series of successful albums followed, the hallmark being the 1975 gold-certified Chase the Clouds Away, whose title track graced the coverage of the 1976 Summer Olympics. It was the 1977 release, Feels So Good, though, that truly made Mangione a household name. The iconic melody of its title track infused the airwaves, climbing to number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and turning Mangione into a pop cultural staple. Its infectious warmth transcended generations, earning him double platinum status. Over 2 million units sold. His gift for crafting unforgettable melodies continued with the Grammy Award-winning Bolivia and Children of Sanchez, the latter of which became the soundtrack to the Anthony Quinn film. Chuck's sound, once the anthem for Olympic Games and the pulse behind major film scores, became woven into the fabric of American music. Mangione's fame wasn't confined to the concert hall. He became a recurring character on the animated TV hit King of the Hill, where he playfully voiced himself, bringing his trademark felt hat and flugelhorn into living rooms across the country. Always in tune with his audience, Chuck would linger long after concerts, signing autographs and sharing moments with each and every fan, a gesture his family noted as heartfelt and genuine. In all, Mangione released over 30 albums, exploring the zones between jazz, pop, and orchestral grandeur. He earned 2 Grammy Awards for Bolivia in 1977 and The Children of Sanchez in 1979, multiple nominations, and a Golden Globe. He remained humble about his accomplishments, once remarking, "If you're honest and play with love, people will sit down and listen. My music is the sum of all I have experienced." Chuck's achievements are reflected in countless tributes and honors. In 2012, his hometown welcomed him into the Rochester Music Hall of Fame. A remarkable contribution came in 2009 when he donated his signature brown felt hat, important sheet music, albums, and an animation cell from King of the Hill to the Smithsonian's National Museum of American History, cementing his place in the nation's musical heritage. Away from the spotlight, Chuck's personal life was one of dedication to his craft and close family bonds. His collaborations with his brother Gap endured even as his own solo career soared. Friends and colleagues recall Chuck as warm, energetic, generous, and ever ready to inspire the next generation, especially children. Though Mangione officially retired in 2015, his influence never faded. His compositions continued to be performed, his albums cherished by multiple generations, and his presence felt whenever a young musician picked up a horn or a fan hummed the first bars of "Feels So Good." As with so many icons, people search for meaning in a final phrase or gesture. According to those closest to him, there were no grand last words. Chuck Mangione simply drifted off peacefully, holding on to the grace and dignity that marked his life and career. In his last days, he shared gratitude for his family, fans, and the opportunities his music provided. "Music gave me a life I could have never dreamed of. I'm thankful every day for the people I played for and with. Leave the world better and a little happier." His absence leaves a void in the world of music, but his joy-filled melodies and spirit of generosity endure. To honor Chuck, let's find inspiration in his enthusiasm, humility, and the beauty of his compositions. If you've enjoyed this look into the life and stories behind one of jazz's brightest stars, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own memories or favorite Chuck Mangione moments in the comments below. Let's keep his music alive, one note at a time.